Hi, kids. Hey, Vic.
What?
Get out here, dude. You're late for our big holiday movie special. Gee, sorry, everybody. I know how much you've all been flopping around on the cold floor of your cages, waiting in anticipation for us to give you your big Christmas movie this year.
This Christmas, we're giving you what you deserve. Elves!
Ha! That one with the Nazi elf that looks like Corey Haim who stabs that mall Santa in the cannoli?
No. But that's a good one.
You said we were watching Elves. The name of that movie was Elves. I know my crotch stabbing scenes.
Sorry, Great Lord Vapula, but there's another movie known as Elves. It's a 2018 Christmas horror movie directed by Jamal Burden, starring Stephanie Marie Baggett and Deanna Grace Congo.
After we watched it, we sort of found out it was a sequel to another, probably better movie. And maybe it would have made Elves less confusing, but
But we had to watch it, and now you all have to suffer.
Wait, hey Vic, you said suffer. Why did you say that?
Oh yeah, I mean, you'll all have to celebrate, because elves will fill you with so much Christmas cheer, you'll be shitting strings of colored lights out of every hole.
Festive!
It's better than an old chunk of coal, that's for sure. But before we get into the movie, here's a quick word from today's sponsor.
The Ruiners is brought to you by Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream. It tightens, it lifts, it moisturizes, it elferizes. Tired of looking like a boring human every day?
Jesus!
Join the newest fashion trend, straight out of the North Pole. Just listen to one of our satisfied customers.
Help me or I'll kill you.
What?
Dr. Kringle's attorneys have advised him to notify the public that Dr. Kringle is not a real doctor. Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream should not be applied to any part of the body. Do not use Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream internally. Do not discontinue use if you experience suicidal and/or homicidal thoughts while using Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream, because by then it's too late. Stick a fork in it.
Say Vic, we've been watching this movie on repeat for at least the last 24 hours, and I still don't think I know what it's all about. I know it was about an elf doll.
Yep.
And a naughty list that makes people kill themselves or other people.
It's called Naughty List.
You got it.
And it makes people go insane and see their friends as creepy Instagram filter elf people.
Have a drink, handsome.
Boy, it sure does.
And, the Krampus is also there for some reason. And, something about a wild hunt.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
And the original elf was one of the wise men supposed to visit baby Jesus on the first Christmas day.
The three wise men, yes. What does this have to do with the elf?
But he was too lazy and he didn't feel like traveling thousands of miles to haul gifts to a baby in a smelly donkey manger. So now he's condemned to be a doll.
Lust, envy, gluttony, wrath.
And to punish naughty people for Santa or Jesus, I guess.
Bah.
And what was up about the 7 deadly sins?
Bah.
And I didn't understand how the rules of the naughty list were supposed to work.
Oh, that's simple, Sonny. You said it yourself. Anybody who writes their name in the naughty list has to kill somebody or else they die.
Help me or I'll kill you.
And, oh yeah, you gotta do it while the elf doll is watching or it doesn't count.
Be honest. The elf is watching.
Ugh, what a perverted little weirdo.
Hey guys, happy holidays. What? Hey!
Isn't there something about writing down your deepest, darkest secrets in the naughty list as well?
Don't hold back.
Why exactly?
Obviously, it's because that elf is a degenerate. Look at that little creep. He's like a rotting yam with hair extensions.
Oh jeez, you guys are still watching that Elves movie? Can't we put on something good like Gremlins?
La 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 la, I can't hear you. There's no such thing as that movie. Shush, shush, shush.
Ha!
What? What did I say?
Those dummies refuse to watch Gremlins. They say it's like watching Triumph of the Will.
Excuse me? We're supposed to be talking about elves here. Like, what does this guy have? A naughty list app on his phone or something? And why is he so surprised to see a Christmas bulb at Christmas?
Look, it's best not to try and figure this movie out. All you need to know is that a group of losers have their own Christmas party at the local parking garage because they're all too lame to get invited to the cool kids party. One of the lamos tricks the rest of the losers into playing a fun party game where they write their names down on a killer elf's hit list.
A dangerous one.
That's a shitty game. Why would anybody play that?
No, but it's not a game.
This isn't a game.
But didn't you just say it was a game?
I have a little Christmas game for us to play. This game is real.
Well, we'll get back to that later. But I'm confused. Why did that girl sell all her lame-o friends out to the killer doll again?
She explicitly states in writing that she hates them.
I hate all my friends. They don't deserve to live.
And who could blame her? The shiningest star of their group, the activist, life-saving runner-up beauty queen Clover,
Lifesaver.
is also her best friend's supplier of cocaine.
Where I come from, we call that Christmas cheer. Even Santa likes to get a little snowblind sometimes. Know what I'm saying?
No.
Narc.
Snort it all.
Wow, did she overdose or spend the day at the beautician?
She almost died and she hasn't even broken a sweat. Her hair extensions should be clumped with yesterday's figgy pudding by now.
Yeah, just about every one of these characters, at least the ones the movie bothers telling us anything about, are pretty crappy people.
At the very least, they're all incredibly stupid.
I love you, bitch.
Yeah, so it's a good thing when the elf starts taking out the trash.
But, hey, Vic, what about this elf?
Well, hey, the movie's called Elves, right? That's plural. They couldn't just have one elf, or that would be a false advertising.
Well, he's the elf on the cover of the movie. And look, there's like 2 more on there as well. And no tater skin yam bag elf in sight. I'd say that's some pretty false advertising.
And why does the green elf turn the girl with the cherry Kool-Aid flavored hair into a Christmas-themed serial killer? And what was the deal with all the Krampuses? I thought the elf was supposed to make people kill themselves, or each other, or whatever the rules are. They don't mention anything about goth girl serial killers or Krampuses. And who the hell is the Holiday Reaper?
I thought that's what they were calling the Krampus, right?
Really? Okay, but then who was in the Party City Krampus costume the whole time?
Oh, it's gotta be that foxy murder girl, right?
Maybe it was Leah, Clover's best friend? I mean, she did shoot Clover after just bringing up the Holiday Reaper for the first time, at the end of the movie.
Take this gun and kill the Holiday Reaper.
But is she telling Clover that she's the Holiday Reaper, or is she telling Clover that she's the Holiday Reaper?
I understand.
What? This movie? It's like they took 4 different unfinished screenplays and smushed them together just so they could barely reach feature length.
Okay, yeah, that's probably what happened, but that doesn't mean this movie won't put you in the Christmas spirit.
Sure, it's plenty Christmassy, I guess. Why, even the font they used for the opening credits is ever so jolly.
Did you say jizzy? Cause it looks like it's gonna be a white Christmas, alright. But that ain't snow.
Maybe it's icing for Christmas cookies.
Cookies.
For an ookie cookie's more like it. Hey, Merry Christmas! Everybody enjoy a big frosty dollop of snowman's pooch.
Ugh!
Can we just have some eggnog instead?
Your head is an eggnog.
I don't get it.
You know, as bad as the snowy opening credits are, it might not even be the worst depiction of snow in the movie. Elves was filmed in the arid Southwest. You don't typically see snow in the desert.
Maybe they were scraping an empty cooler out over the guy's head?
Maybe they had to truck the snow in directly from the North Pole. Or maybe it came on a magical sleigh pulled by 8 tiny reindeer.
Stop that! Where'd that music come from? Shut up!
Oh, I was just trying to keep everybody in the Christmas spirit is all.
Here's a little Hollywood secret for you. In movies, the fake snow is made out of shredded insulation fiber and slivers of glass.
Sorry, Vic, but I just had so many problems watching today's movie. Elves are so confusing.
Maybe you could clear your head by crawling into an oven for a while.
Get in.
Make yourself some baked goods this holiday season.
The movie certainly seems to think it's a good idea.
Sure! You're always yapping your flaps about how much you like cookies.
I like cookies.
Yeah, and you're kind of like an uncooked gingerbread man already. So really, in just 30 minutes at 420 degrees, you'd be fulfilling your destiny.
I do like filling and feeling full.
He didn't say filling. Look, fellas, I know it's the holidays and everybody's depressed, but please don't crawl into an oven. If you do, you'll miss out on all your presents.
But I don't think I can keep talking about this movie, Vic. It's making my brain feel funny. I don't think I've been able to sleep since we watched it. Every time I shut my eyes, I see my own name on the naughty list. And the worst part is I don't know what that even means. Is the Krampus gonna gag me with my own cookie? Or will my stepdad choke me out again this year?
Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get killed by Screamo Mrs. Claus, and she'll bounce her sweet creamy boobs off your bare skull.
Hey, none of that filthy foul language, you leaky anus fissure. You want to get copud?
A wonderful night to be naughty.
She is looking mighty fine, though. And I like her carefree attitude towards firearms.
Well, the thought of boobs makes me think twice about baking myself in an oven, but I don't know for how long. Every time I close my eyes, I can see my eyes bulging from my head, my ears turning all pointy.
Sonny?
Leave it alone, Vic.
Never mind.
Ha! He was gonna call you an elf.
Huh, that's funny, coming from you, Vic.
What? I just wanted to keep up the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, we know. You're pimping that Christmas spirit awful hard lately. Since when do you care about Christmas, huh?
I saw him snatch one of those sample jars of elf cream out of my gym bag. I just didn't say anything at the time because I figured he'd just poison himself.
Just what are you guys implying?
Oh, it's so obvious. Don't act like you haven't spent the last week walking around here in that hat and those curly shoes.
Yeah, Vic, you've been acting weird lately with all the Christmas stuff, and it hasn't helped my sanity. Oh, I can't get any sleep. All I see are elves breaking into my bedroom and slipping a roofie into my old can of Mellow Yellow.
You've been repeating this damn Elves movie all day, and you've cracked Skinny's fragile sanity.
Who is this lady? How did they even know who she is? Why does she know ancient languages?
It's an Enochian. It's an ancient occult language.
I'm not gonna ask you know that.
Why not?
A gateway.
A gateway? There's a gateway now?
Ye has brought forth his reckoning.
He has? Has he? Where is the camera going?
Sonny, dude, calm down.
Get yourself together, wimp.
Hey, if you guys think I'm pretending to be an elf, then, well, I think that's pretty racist. I mean, you might as well ask me to watch Gremlins 2. And it's especially hurtful coming from you, Sonny. Don't act like you don't enjoy elf culture, the music, the food, the Ronnie James Dio.
I like Ronnie James Dio and root beer just fine, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna start dressing like an elf and talking like an elf. I'm not some uncle.
Ooh.
Say it. Go ahead and say it.
Toy maker.
Oh yeah? Well, Mellow Yellow sucks.
Oh, nice job, guys. Did you have to run him off again? You know he goes and hides in his diaper vault when you do that. You know it's gonna stink in here when he comes back.
Freddy, please tell me that no human being really pours himself a drink like that. Would somebody please tell me why she holds beverages like a newborn?
Snap out of it before I snap you in half. Like a ginger snap? Oh, hell, we should have watched Ginger Snaps. Just because Green Will Ferrell ain't here to do his job doesn't mean I'm gonna do yours. Hey, here's a funny thing that happened in the movie. Remember when that guy who was drugging girls' drinks at the bar sees his ex-boyfriend and the elf makes him stab himself in the eye?
Oh, how come he didn't get all elfy? He just made a funny face and stabbed himself.
Check out how puffy his eye looks.
You think they tried to do like a practical effect at first, and this dude accidentally poked himself in the eye with a fake knife? Look at him! Ah!
Okay, so I looked over your resume, and I think you've got the necessary skills to fill a position in our company.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you'd be working with our research and development team.
Wow, Wow.
Basically, you'll be strapped to a metal table 24 hours a day while we force you to ingest various test products.
How much does it pay?
You get your own name tag.
Hell yeah! I'm failing upward, baby.
Okay, so if you're interested, I'll come by and we can finish the last phase of this interview in person. Capiche?
Wait, come by?
Yeah, I like to make sure my employees keep the proper home environment. I want to make sure you'd be a good representative for the company, you know, with the Christmas spirit and all that bullshit.
Oh yeah. Well, I've definitely got that.
That's good, Vic. That's good. I know you'll be a stand-up guy.
You're on the toilet right now, aren't you?
I get good Wi-Fi in here.
Thanks, Santa.
No, you don't call me that. You call me Dr. Kringle. We're not in the toy business anymore. We're in pharmaceuticals.
Sorry, Dr. Kringle.
All right, you sit tight. Don't go nowheres. I'll be there soon.
Help! He's killing us! I'm scared.
Menage. Fuck.
Weird.
It was real this whole time.
Why does it take them all the way to the end of the movie to say the curse of the elf was real? I thought they started believing it was real as soon as their first friend died.
Guys, this thing showed up yesterday about 9. This chick at the bar, she looked all elfy.
Well, they immediately connected the doll to people turning into elves with a death wish.
Haven't these two been going around for over an hour trying to investigate how to stop the elf from killing everybody?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Why would she say that?
You don't look so good, Sanguini. Just quit talking about the plot. If you start foaming at the mouth, I ain't cleaning it up. Hey, I know. What was your favorite kill in the movie?
Dude, you seriously expect me to rate the kills in this movie? They all look like this.
All right, point made. We don't have to talk about the effects. How about the soundtrack?
Ugh, all the boring royalty-free Christmas classics and the annoying computer-generated noise. It's like it was designed to induce vomiting. And if that's not enough, the cameraman never seems to know what he's doing. Focus! Why won't he focus? Why are we just watching him wander around the library? Hurry up and kill him in an unsatisfying way and move on.
Relax, dude. It's only a movie. Your eyeballs are turning redder than Christmas bulbs.
I can't help it. I know the movie sucks, but I can't get it out of my head.
Now listen to me, Spaghetti. I got elf cream to sell. And the malevolent, subliminal messages don't penetrate deep enough into the viewer's skulls unless you're distracting them by yapping about the movie. So keep yapping.
Well, why don't you do another commercial then?
Don't tell me how to do my job.
Sonny, watch out for the box of... Oh.
The Ruiners is brought to you today by Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream.
I fell into the box of Christmas ornaments, but I'm okay. Oh, no. Ow.
I feel like watching Suspiria right now.
Tired of being alone on Christmas? Do you spend your holidays eating alone on the toilet like a tightly packed sausage? Are you so obnoxious and unlovable that even your own family has decided to celebrate the holidays without you?
My kids, they haven't spoken to me in years.
Then try Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream. Just one jar of Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream, and you'll be the life of the party.
Have a drink, handsome.
That's right. When you use Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream, people are instantly drawn to you. Never be lonely again. No, Dr. Kringle's Elf Cream may cause you to see and hear friends that aren't really there. Actual friendship not guaranteed. Get yourself some elf cream and have a blast this holiday season!
You know, I heard that elf cream is kind of bad for the environment. Like the factories causing the ice caps to melt and the polar bears are washing up on the mainland with high levels of tinsel in their bloodstream.
Oh, wah, wah, wah. The planet's dying. Oh, there's too much deforestation because of all the Yule logs. Oh, Dr. Kringle's elf cream is tested on the reindeer, and that's the real reason why Rudolph's nose is red. Wah, wah, wah. It's all just hippie propaganda.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's just not Christmassy enough. No. Gotta make it look, gotta get it, gotta skibbity.
Hey, Watch where you're going with that, Grinch tits.
Freddy, where's all the gifts?
What? They're out in the car. Sheesh, can't I just come in and warm my bones a little before I bring them in?
We gotta have gifts in here. Gifts all over the place.
Alright, if it'll get you to settle down. It stinks in here now anyway. Lucky if I even get the damn gifts in. I'm the only one in this cave with no arms.
Vic, you gotta calm down. You're making me a nervous wreck.
Shut up! I'm not talking to you. I gotta get this place looking like 1,000,000,000 times more Christmassy before Dr. Kringle gets here.
Dr. Kringle? Coming here? Wow! Maybe he's gonna bring me another check. Or maybe that new torture rack I always wanted.
Oh boy! I hope he brings cookies and gifts.
Hey, what's that I hear on the roof of the cave?
It sounds like the feet of a tiny reindeer.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ha!
Do I have to wear the beard for this?
Don't break the illusion.
Yeah. You look great. Now make with the presents.
Oh, thanks for all the gifts, Freddy.
A-hole!
Sorry, Freddy. I'm just really nervous about the big guy flying in. But thank you for bringing the gifts.
Ho. Ho, ho.
Yeah, they look good. Let's spread them around over here and maybe cover up some of the mounds of trash on the floor. Make this place look more holiday friendly.
Okay.
Don't mind Vic, Freddy. He's just gone a little Christmas crazy. But then, we all go a little mad sometimes. What? Which one of you put my name down on the naughty list?
Okay, I think you guys got into the hard cider while I was out in the car. Oh, I meant sleigh.
Nah, they ain't drunk. It's just that watching this Elves movie has driven both of them insane. Plus, I think a few of those jars of elf cream in the back are leaking, and the ventilation ain't so good in here.
Yeah, tell me about it. Kinda hoped you'd stop talking about that movie after I left. Are you sure this isn't Wish Upon? Or that Truth or Dare movie? Oh, no wait. I see the elf ears there. Still watching Elves. Fantastic.
They're trying to be self-aware.
This sounds like that movie Truth or Dare, except with Snapchat filters.
As if that's an excuse.
Say, what do you guys think the significance of that magic toy chest is, huh? They just sort of toss that in there at the end and act like it's so important.
Well, the chest is cursed, right?
So what? It still doesn't explain why Santa's leather helper wants to take Leah and Clover to the toy chest.
Little Miss Sleighbell's working with the elves, right?
But she's also trying to stop the wild hunt.
The naughty list triggered a wild hunt, and you two are gonna help me stop it.
Which is what the elves are doing, but also the Krampus. So that must mean that when the curse of the naughty list fails to kill its victim, the Holiday Reaper comes in to clean up the mess, right? So, does that mean the elves and the Krampamapus aren't on the same team?
They're like, opposing factions of the Mafia.
And when Santa calls out a hit and the elves can't get the job done, he sends in the heavy hitter.
So Santa is like the Godfather?
Ho, ho, ho. Santa?
Holy shit!
Oh man, it's Santa.
Season's greetings to you on this, the blessed holiday of the birth of can't remember the guy's name. Anywho, I have come here in the search of an elf named Vic.
There's nobody here by that name. You got the wrong cave, Pops.
I'm Vic Dr. Kringle, sir.
You're not an elf. You faker!
Not yet, but with enough of my patented elf cream, he will become a reasonable facsimile of an elf. Good enough to test the experimental surgery equipment on, anyhow.
Really? You mean if I get the job, I get to have more elf cream?
Vic, my boy, you gonna be swimming in it. Or rather, you'll be dunked in the vats of it, head first. Is submerged for 12-minute intervals.
Oh boy!
Looks like you might be developing a substance abuse problem, Vic.
What? No way! I can quit the cream anytime I want. It's just that I need it for the job. You see?
What job? You're under a lifetime contract of my servitude to me. 'Cause I said so.
I'm prepared to make you an offer for your minion, my flying feline friend.
An offer, you say? Like, say, a new torture rack?
Done. And so shall it be.
Sweet! How much for the yellow one?
Hey!
Sonny, think for a minute. Wouldn't working with Santa be like 1 billion times better than staying here with Lord Vapula?
I mean, probably. Lord Vapula is pretty mean, but I don't want to be turned into an elf. I like being who I am.
Wow, really? Why?
Well, I just want to make sure I'm giving them a good home. You promise they'll suffer, right?
My friend, there are no safety inspectors at the North Pole. I can really do whatever I want to them, and every country on the planet will look the other way on account of my reputation and my generous contributions to the happiness of children the world over.
Huh. You know, I might have to take a look at your operation. I've been looking to dip my toes into the mythological creature trafficking business myself.
Oh, be my guest. Call my secretary, Blitzen, and she'll...
Yeah.
Oh, figlio di puttana. Marinara.
Jeez, Freddy, what do you do that for? I was gonna get a new torture rack with Wi-Fi capability, and a massage setting, and a Nintendo Switch in exchange for those two. Then I was gonna kill Santa.
Sorry, Vaps. I found some leaked footage from Santa's workshop on the dark web. Looks like Dr. Kringle was making his elf cream by boiling the elves alive in penguin milk.
I didn't know you could milk a penguin.
Well, I'm certainly glad that didn't happen to us.
Gee, Sonny, now that Winifred's brutally murdered Santa Claus, I'm starting to feel a little like my old self again.
Does that mean you're gonna cool it with all that Christmas crap now?
Yeah, I don't even like Christmas. I guess I just got carried away with the prospect of advancing my career.
Career, my rear? Ha! I think you owe everybody an apology for making us watch that stupid Elves movie.
Yeah, you drove me temporarily insane.
Sorry, guys, I just wanted to make our first Christmas special a special one.
That's okay, Vic. It's really hard to find a good Christmas horror movie that people haven't seen these days.
Wait a minute. Did you guys even finish the review?
Who cares?
I never want to talk about Elves again. It's a poorly acted, poorly directed ripoff of better terrible movies. The cameraman is drunk, and so is the scriptwriter. Can the director maybe get with the editor long enough to make sure we know what the fuck is going on? I mean, who even is this girl? She's right with the group of friends at the beginning of the movie, and then poof, she never shows up again. This movie sucks. It's got bad special effects, nauseating sound design, inane dialogue.
Oh, har. It was rigged. Never had a chance.
Unbelievably stupid characters.
Hello?
Tiff, don't hang up. The game may be real. The elf?
Wait, what?
A completely nonsensical plot.
Holy shit.
And even with all that going for it, it still manages to be boring. It's one of the worst Christmas movies I have ever seen.
Well, Sonny. Suddenly, Kurt Russell as Santa Claus ain't looking so bad, huh?
Very funny, Vic. But I admit, I'd rather watch the Christmas Chronicles every year for the rest of my life than watch Elves again.
Well, don't worry, Sonny. I'm through with Elves. And I'm sure by this time next year, we'll have a much better movie picked out, and it'll be the best... Say, I feel kind of weird.
Vic? You alright, buddy?
What the?
Uh-oh. Vic, just how much elf cream did you ingest over the last week?
He cleaned out my whole stock.
Ew, he's transforming.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time.
Christmas is canceled.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there.
Hey, Dingus, what are you still doing here?
Oh, I was just telling everyone about our Patreon page.
We have a Patreon?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember what it is, though.
Just a wild guess. Is it www.patreon.com/theruiners?
Yeah, that sounds about right, I guess. Okay, bye.
Bye.